Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am getting right into this. This is the Apocalypse Mac. We are on day 33. We are coming to the end of this match and it's game time. Let's get right into it. We're going to talk about nukes and are they worth it? So this is all based on my own personal opinion. You guys play your game the best way that fits you, but I did do a nice intensive research on this and tried a bunch of things, which is awesome. Never used nukes before. I am on the Apocalypse map, which they automatically give you 18 nukes. As you can see, I have 7 right now that are left, and then I did get some of the chemical ones because I was working on upgrading those. And so yeah, they take a little bit to get the research going and to actually make them. They burn a lot of resources that you could be using for other things, but is pretty cool. I haven't tried the chemical one. I'm going to try it soon. So let's get into the nukes. I'm not going to shoot any nukes because I got a big battle coming on. So if you guys hit that like and hit that subscribe, I'm going to launch a follow-up video based on this where I'm going to take this dude out. He's dead. He's dead meat. He's dog food. As you can see, I'm completely surrounded him. So hit that like, hit that subscribe, follow me. And again, if you guys get into here, if you hit this little 3-step right here, you hit that, you go down to newspaper. And if you go over to articles, you can see how people are posting articles. You go to publish. If you hit in there and you say Armageddon or you say smash, give me a shout out. You put smash in the title there. You put give me a shout out in the article. You hit post. I will make a video just for you and your character, even if you are playing this map or not. I will tell you which map I'm going into next. So find me, make that publish article. I will make a video just for you. And yeah, hit me up. I will give you a shout out. Anyways, moving on to nukes. Are they worth it? That is a big question. They take a lot of resources. They take a lot of time. But are they worth it? Let's see. So one thing I did know, I did do bombers on this one. I'm going to split this so you guys can see. Okay. You see that big one right there, that big bomber? So if we click on him and we go down to missile launch, so this bomber himself, he can hold 2 nuclear missiles or chemical missiles. He can hold 2 missiles, period. So he can shoot one, he'll hang out, and then you can shoot another one, and then he'll still hang out, and then you can also bomb and then run away if you wanted to. It's pretty cool when they hold 2. So let's split off this one. This is the elite stealth bomber. I'm going to separate him from the stack. Over, come on, guy. Over here. I just said... There we go. Okay. Now, he looks really cool. We're going to go into his stats. Now, this is a stealth elite bomber. And when you go down to missile launch, as you can see, this guy can hold up to 3 missiles. So, he's pretty cool. I like this bomber. Not too fond on the bomber aspect as it is. If you look at my previous video, you'll understand why. But he does carry 3 missiles, so he'll hit something and he'll hang out. You can hit another one and then another one, and then you can tell him what you want him to do from there. Pretty cool. And he does sneak behind enemy lines undetected, so that's kind of neat. Now, we got these guys. Now, these are just your regular jets. These are strikes. These are strike fighters. These ones are based a lot on land attacks. I got them built up so they do some decent air-to-air, but these are mainly focused on land attacks. So I just want to point something out to you real quick. If I took this and if you looked at one of my other videos on how many numbers to stack in a stack, when it comes to jets, it's 5. When it comes to troops, you don't want to go over a stack of 10. If you're dealing with boats, you don't want to go over a stack of 5 either. So jets, stack of 5. So we're going to separate a stack of 5. We're going to send them over here. Okay. Now, I hope it shows us, but if I click on that 5, now when I had the stack of 5, it says 1 capacity, but if you have a stack of 5, it lets you have a capacity of 2. But the best part about them is if you separate it to one single individual jet, then the solo one himself can have his own personal nuke. So if you separated all 5 into their own individuals, then all 5 can launch their own personal nuke, which is 5 nukes going at once. It's nice. But if you leave them in a stack of 5, they can only launch 2 nukes before they're returning or unable to launch more. So that's the idea. So the question is, are nukes worth it? In my personal opinion, this is my very first map that I've ever used them on. It was very interesting getting them set up. I did a lot of research. I worked at it, but I had a lot of fun with it. And I really see a big benefit on using them. The nukes definitely persuade and scare people. On this map, even though I've been bombing people with nukes, I honestly did get 3 enemy nukes attack my own cities. That was fun. It gives you weird feelings where you get angry because someone's launching a missile on you. It's funny because it's a game, but you're like, oh, you son of a bee. But it happens. So it does send raw emotions. So when I'm launching 7 missiles on my last video, when I talked about nukes, I launched 9 on one person, and I can just imagine the pain and the upset that they were feeling. I do find nukes to be worth it. If you play them right, they're worth it. If you don't play them right, then you're just wasting time. So let's talk a little bit about how to get them going. So first, when it comes to research, you're gonna click on missiles. So you see these ones. That is your regular missiles. Here's your chemical, and then here is your nuke. Okay. Now we are on the map Apocalypse. They automatically give you 18. Right now I'm down to 7. One video I launched 9, and then I played around with 3 more on another character. It was fun. But if you see this missile right here, these ones have to be launched through a vehicle. Okay, and they break it down. So you see they have many chapters. This one's your conventional ballistic missile. You got your chemical ballistic missile. And then you got your nuclear ballistic missile. And then if you click on missiles, it tells you what can shoot them. Launch platforms is what you're looking at. So you got the ballistic missile submarine. You got the ballistic missile launcher, the submarine commander, and the elite bomber. I didn't know that. I have the elite bomber. I could have just done this and been able to launch that. I just learned something new, guys. Awesome. But if you are planning on sending them through jets or other bombers, or even if you don't have the elite bomber, you see the one right here that has the wings on it. This is where you want to go. So first you'll hit this, then you will hit this, and then you will hit that. And that's how you get it to fly. Okay? That's how you make it airborne. And again, it costs about the conventional cruise missile, and then you got the chemical cruise missile, and then you got the nuclear cruise missile. So there you go. And then when you get down here, they have some of the other ones that can launch them. So, but those top 3 are the ones you need to worry about. So you have to start with a missile type. And this is your missile type. Okay? That's a missile type. Then you can start with launching them through your trucks and cars. Not all of them. I'll show you that in a second. But this is how you get them airborne. This is how you get to shoot them from your air. So keep that in mind. Say we come down and we click on this big old whammy down here at the bottom, the big one. So if you go and you hit missiles, it says the ICBM missile launcher. That's the only one that can launch that. Where do you find that? Well, you have to go to your buildings. You're going to go to the troop spot, like you're going to build them. And you'll go to missiles. So you got the 3 missiles right here, or the 3 missile shells right there. Here you go. Here's your actual missile launcher, guys. Now, that one that we were just looking at, I want to say, oh, it's this one. It's that one right there. The ICBM missile launcher. So that's the guy you're going to have to make if you want to shoot that missile. I personally like the keeping them airborne because it got in fast and they got out fast. If you're sending that tanker in there, he's going to run slow. He's going to move slow. He's going to be able to get out slow, so he'll probably die faster. That's why I prefer to attach them to air support. Yeah, so do I think the nukes are worth it? I absolutely do. It depends. If you're going into the apocalypse map, like I said, they give you 9 or 18 to start with. If I'm going into the regular map where you're starting at day 1 and you have to wait for the days to click off, I don't see them really being worth it. They take a lot of resources. They take a lot of time, and just waiting for those days to get up there, it's just I don't know if they'd be worth it. But when you're in the apocalypse map, I definitely see them worth it because you already start with 18, and that's a lot of free money, guys. That's free. They give it to you. It's worth it. If you had to start from scratch, probably not seeing it very worth it. But that is my personal opinion. I hope you really like this video. I hope it helps some of you guys, because I know a lot of people struggle on if they want to even try to attempt to do nukes. But this is a fun game, and nukes are a big part of it. So if you haven't tried it, at least give it a shot, at least one of your maps. If it doesn't work out, no big deal. You gave it a shot. You gave it all you had, but at least you live, you learn, and you grow from it. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope this helped, and I will check y'all later.